Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
I'm great, thank you. What is your name,
That
please?
My name is Quinn.
It's nice to meet you, Quinn. I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you, Richard. And you're calling from Brazil?
Yes, I'm calling from Brazil, exactly.
Very nice.
And
How is everything in Brazil right now?
yeah, we are going through, you know what, this disease, and we have to stay at home. So yeah, and during this time, I've been studying English a lot. Making the most out of my time.
Very smart man.
Exactly, and to be able to stay competitive, to be
Hmm.
able to, because the job market is so competitive nowadays, so we have to study a
Right.
lot, right?
Oh my
And,
goodness.
and I have here a website. I have set a challenge to myself. I have a dialogue website. It has 100 dialogues.
Oh, okay.
Can we read it
Yeah, of
together, please?
course. All right. Okay. So
I've,
this one, do you want to start with number one?
yes, I am in the 32, please.
32. Okay. Let me go down to
Yes,
32. Okay, perfect.
please. Okay, let me open it. 1 minute, please. Okay, and after we finish this dialogue, we can take turns, and if I have a few questions, I can ask you, please. Okay.
Of course, of course. Do you want to be Tim or do you want to be the waitress? Who would you prefer?
Oh, okay. I can be the waitress. No problem.
Okay. All right. So, excuse
Just
me. Check, please.
okay. How was everything?
Very nice. Thank you.
Would you like this to go?
Yes, you can put it in a plastic bag.
Sure, no problem. Here you are. There'll be $25.
Do you take credit cards?
Yes, we accept Visa and MasterCard.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Here is your receipt.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please come again.
All right. Do you
Thank
want
you.
to do you want to switch it up?
Yeah, please. I have a question. So
Sure.
the pronunciation right? Receipt, receipt.
Receipt. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, thank you. I was like, it's receipt or receipt.
I know, I know. The P is like it's tricky. It's
It's so
silent. So yeah,
tricky.
receipt.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's take turns, please. So, excuse
Okay.
me. Check, please.
Okay, how was everything?
Very nice. Thank you.
Would you like this to go?
Yes. Can you put it in a plastic bag?
Sure, no problem. Here you are. That'll be $25.
Do you take credit cards?
Yes, we accept Visa and MasterCard.
Okay, here you are.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Here's your receipt.
thank you.
You're welcome. Please come again.
Thank you. And I have a question about
Sure.
this line, please. For example, the waitress said, "Would you like this to go?" What does she mean, please?
When something is to go, it means to like take it away from the restaurant. So if you didn't finish your meal and there was some left, you could say, "Can I have this to go?" And they'll put it in a container, and then you can take that home.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah,
great. I
no
was like,
problem.
what, to go? Would like this to go?
Yeah, it can be very confusing.
That's
All
great.
right.
Let's go to the next one, please.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let me just 33.
Three. I'm learning
Okay.
a lot from those dialogues. It's really
They're
awesome.
very helpful. They really can be.
Yeah. Okay. Ticket. Uh, is it ticket or clerk? And clerk is a profession, right?
Yes, exactly. Like it's interesting that they're saying like ticket clerk. I mean, you can say that, but you're right. Normally it would just be a clerk is someone who would work at a bank or would work at an airport. Someone like that would be a clerk.
Ah, okay, perfect. Thank you. So, next, please. Hello. How can I help you?
I'd like to buy a ticket to New York.
Would you like one way or round trip?
Round trip.
When will you be leaving?
When does the next plane leave?
In about 2 hours.
I'd like a ticket for that flight, please.
First class or coach?
Coach.
Is that coach or couch?
This would be coach. So yeah, it's like I think there's 3 in an airplane. There's coach, business class, and then first class.
Perfect. Is that have does that have the same pronunciation as couch?
Couch would be couch. So that would be
COU.
couch. They're extremely similar, but it's just that one letter that makes a difference.
I see. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay. Okay. Let me check availability.
That's right. Yeah.
Availability. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Tickets for that flight are sold out.
How about the one after that?
Let me see. Yes, that one still has seats available. Would you like me to reserve a seat for you?
Yes, please.
That'll be $120.
Okay.
Thank you. Here's your change.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll do
Thank
the
you.
swap.
Okay.
Next, please. Hello. How can I help you?
I'd like to buy a ticket to New York.
Would you like one way or round trip?
A round trip, please.
When will you be leaving?
When does the next plane leave?
In about 2 hours.
I'd like a ticket for that flight, please.
First class or coach?
Coach, please.
Okay, let me check availability. I'm sorry, tickets for that flight are sold out.
How about the one after that?
Let me see. Yes, that one still has seats available. Would you like me to reserve a seat for you?
Yes, please.
That'll be $120.
Okay.
Thank you. Here's your change.
Perfect.
All right.
I have a question, please,
Sure.
about this. Would you like one way or round trip? What does that mean, please?
Okay, so one way, if I'm in from Canada, if I was going to fly to Brazil, but I wanted to stay for a long time, I would do a one-way flight. But if I knew, okay, I'm flying to Brazil today and I'm going to fly back to Canada next week, I could do what's called a round trip, which essentially just means it's 2 flights. So a one-way is just one, you pay for one flight ticket. A round trip is 2 flight tickets. So then you would pay to go there and then pay to come back. But usually it's just a little cheaper.
I see. That's why I've heard some people say it's really great when you go to another country. For example, even if you want to stay up for a long time, to buy a round trip, because the embassy, I think the embassy,
Yeah,
they're gonna see, oh, you intend to come back.
yeah. They see that you exactly, you're going to leave. I'm actually in Asia right now, and
Really?
recently, whenever we've come into a new country, they always want to see a flight out of the country. So they want to prove that we're not going to be kind of like bums. We're not going to just stay in the country. So they'll see, okay, oh, you can actually, leave the country. But there's even websites now where people can pay for, it's about $12, and they book you a flight that makes it look like you're leaving, but they actually just cancel the flight. So there's even ways to do it if you don't know the exact date you're leaving. But you're right, round trip
I
is
see.
usually much more affordable.
I see. That's great. And which country are you in?
Right now, I'm in Malaysia. So
Malaysia.
I'm
That's
in
great.
Kuala Lumpur, and I'm going back to Canada. My girlfriend and I were going back on the 10th of June. So it's going to be a long flight. We fly to Japan, and then we fly to the west coast of Canada, and then we fly again to Toronto, because it's very few direct flights right now. Everything's kind of all over the world.
I see. Oh my gosh, it's a long trip for
Yeah,
sure. And
about
what is
24
it
hours.
called, please? What is it called, please, when you don't go direct to your country? You have to stop in a few places.
They would call that like a layover. So a layover is when you go to different countries. So I'm doing a layover in Japan and then a layover in Vancouver. So even though it's still inside Canada, it's not the destination city. So you would say that Vancouver's a layover city as well.
A layover. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks
No
so
problem.
much.
All right. Do you want to
Let's go
do number 34?
Please.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
we have a few minutes.
All
to
right,
do it.
let's do it.
Okay, it's the 34. Right? Put things in order. Okay, so Michelle, can you help me clean things up before we go?
Sure. Where should I put this cup?
Which cup?
The red one.
Put it on top of the table.
How about this fruit?
Oh, that goes in the refrigerator.
And those pencils? What should I do with them?
Bring those upstairs and put them in the bedroom, please.
How about this pen?
Give it to me. I need to use it, please.
What do you want me to do with that paper over there?
Can you throw that away? I don't need it anymore.
The trash is full.
All right, then please put it in a bag and take it outside.
Okay, now what?
I think we're finished. Can you please turn off the lights and shut the door?
Sure. All
Okay,
right.
that's great. Only in the I think in the final lines this dialogue put the please, but that's okay.
Is there anything anything confusing in there?
Let's please take turns, and I think
Okay.
I have a few questions. Okay, let's go.
Michelle, can you help me clean things up before we go?
Sure. Where should I put this cup?
Which cup?
The red one.
Put it on top of the table.
How about this fruit?
Oh, that goes in the refrigerator.
And those pencils, what should I do with them?
Bring those upstairs and put them in the bedroom.
How about this pen?
Give it to me. I need to use it.
What do you want me to do with that paper over there?
You can throw that away. I don't need it anymore.
The trash is full.
All right, then put it in a bag and take it outside.
Okay, now what?
I think we're finished. Can you please turn off the lights and shut the door?
Sure. Thank you. I think I have a question
Sure.
here. For example, bring those upstairs and put them in the bedroom. So bring those upstairs. So for example, the verb to bring, so does it mean when I'm already in the place, for example, bring those upstairs? So I am upstairs, right?
Yeah, so like in the one, bring those upstairs, like if I was to say just a cup, it would be that. But if it was two things, you could say those. So those is to describe multiple things. But usually you could say about anything. Like if there was, a hat and there was a phone, you could say, bring those upstairs. So to carry them or to move them upstairs.
Yeah, but I mean, for example, in this word bring, shouldn't they say to take?
You can actually do
Take
both.
those upstairs.
You could
Really?
say, can you take those upstairs? Or bring is sort of, it's declarative, like it's telling someone to do something. And take is as well, but when someone says bring, it means it's sort of you telling someone to do something. Bring those upstairs, or bring that over there. Bring me some coffee. It means you're telling someone to do something.
I see.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Oh, we don't have more time. Thanks so much for this class. It was
Not a
awesome.
problem. It was wonderful speaking with you.
Yeah, Luigi, thanks so much. Take care, okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye.